curious seeker of knowledge, eager to understand the ultimate truth of existence. One day, a learned sage named Balaki visited his court. Balaki was well-versed in the scriptures and approached the king with confidence, declaring that he could teach him about Brahman, the ultimate reality. Ajatashatru welcomed the sage and said, "Please share your wisdom about Brahman." Balaki began explaining, pointing to various elements of the universe. He said, "The sun is Brahman, for it gives life and light to the world." Ajatashatru listened patiently but responded, "The sun is powerful, but it is limited. It sets every evening and is replaced by the moon." Balaki then pointed to the moon, saying, "The moon is Brahman, for it governs the night and influences the tides." Ajatashatru replied, "The moon too is limited, for its light is borrowed from the sun." Balaki, undeterred, mentioned the stars, fire, wind, and other elements, identifying each as Brahman. However, each time, Ajatashatru pointed out their limitations, emphasizing that Brahman, the ultimate reality, must be infinite and beyond all limitations. Eventually, Balaki grew silent, unable to identify Brahman as something unlimited and eternal. Seeing this, Ajatashatru said, "Let me teach you what Brahman truly is." Ajatashatru then explained that Brahman is not any particular object, force, or entity in the universe. Instead, it is the ultimate substratum of all existence, the source from which everything arises and into which everything dissolves. It is beyond the grasp of the senses and intellect, yet it pervades all that exists. Brahman is pure consciousness, infinite and unchanging. To help Balaki understand, Ajatashatru offered an analogy. When you sleep deeply and dreamlessly, you experience a state of pure being, untouched by desires or fears. In that state, there is no sense of separation, no I or you. That is the closest glimpse of Brahman one can have in everyday life. Balaki listened with humility and realized that true understanding of Brahman required direct experience and inner realization, rather than intellectual descriptions. He bowed to Ajatashatru, acknowledging the depth of his wisdom. The discussion between Ajatashatru and Balaki highlights that Brahman is beyond conceptualization and can only be known through self-realization. It is the essence